Alrighty. Hey, how y'all doing? It's Wednesday, people. It's hump day. What a hell of a hump day we got today. Middle of the week, baby. We're coasting down towards a weekend, but damn, it ain't gonna get here quick enough. You might want to fire up that bud just a little early. Maybe that beer might taste a little good this evening, because we got shit to talk about. Before I get into that, I want to tell all our Patreon members, I put a notice up on my timeline there a little while ago, that for our Patreon members who have the Discord app, that recently I advertised there that we're doing for our Patreon members, I have turned on the voice chat in that app, in the Discord app, through Patreon. So if you're a Patreon member and you have the Discord app downloaded to your device, well, you can go to the voice chat right now, when I was recording this, and listen to me live. I turned down the volume on my device so I cannot hear you if you try to talk back to me, because it would do nothing but get me off key. But right now, if you were a Patreon member on Discord, you would be able to turn on that app right now and listen to me before the video hits the Facebook page and YouTube and everywhere else we can get it. Anyway, what a hell of a Wednesday this shit is. I'm sure by now most of you have already heard the news that Justice Kennedy has decided to retire. Now, Justice Kennedy has sometimes been a swing vote on the court. And this is going to give the opportunity for this dick. Oh, yeah. We're trying to figure out this crossword puzzle here. The hint here is Donald Trump. That's the hint. It's a crossword puzzle. And then we're trying to figure out what that says. I think I got it. I think he's a dick. Anyway, he's going to have a nice shot at the Supreme Court again. Ain't that just doozy? Thank you, Mitch McConnell. This shit pisses me off because it takes me right back to that time Mitch McConnell was standing on the Senate floor, defying the Constitution and holding up President Obama's pick for the Supreme Court. That just... Merrick Garland was a guy that a lot of Republicans liked. That wasn't the deal. That wasn't what held him up. It was obstructionist. It was the same shit that they gave Obama ever since they took control of the House and the Senate. They obstructed everything that man tried to do. He had a pick for the Supreme Court. Mitch McConnell wouldn't allow it. He's a traitor to his country, just like the President Dick that's in there right now is a traitor to their country. That's what these people are. You can kiss a whole lot of shit goodbye, baby. Top of the list, you know it's coming. Some state is going to try to outlaw abortion. And as soon as they do, it's going to hit the Supreme Court. Well, guess what, baby? Yeah. You think Citizens United is a screw job? Wait till they come up with the next idea how to buy a congressman. Because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be all sorts of shit. Gay marriage, LGBTQ, hell, forget about it. They're going to try to do that shit. Religious freedoms now. We got to watch them religious freedoms thing. Yeah. It gives them the right to be bigoted, deplorable assholes to other people because they think they have the moral ground. You bet your ass they're going to uphold that shit. Separation of church and state, get it, baby. Ain't going to be so. They get another Republican on that court. We're talking about generational changes. You're not going to get these people who are in there for life. Are you shitting me, Kennedy? You can't outdo Ginsburg, buddy. You're going to retire now. Ruth Ginsburg, she's old, buddy, but she is trying her best to stay as healthy as she can. I see that all the time. Kennedy's giving up his spot so that this dick, the Republicans, can plant another right-wing judge on the panel, and he will be there for generations. This is going to swing a lot of things right now. That is how come I have become so adamant. I'm so damn proud of Beto O'Rourke, the man that's pushing himself through the state of Texas for Senate. I want you young professional progressive voices for my side. You want to know how come this shit happens? I've said it before. The right, the conservatives, they come up with one candidate for president and they all vote for that one guy. The left, hell no. We'll come up with 2 or 3. We'll split the vote all up. That's how we lose. That and not going to vote at all. Oh, I don't want to vote. It's a waste of time. Look at that line over there. I don't want to do that. Bullshit! It's your civic duty. Don't bitch about this country and how terrible it's gonna get if you don't get your ass out and vote. Because we can lay all of this shit that has happened to me on this last fiasco of a stinking election. Once Donnie Boy got in there and started throwing his feces all over the damn place, that opened the door for every racist asshole in the world, every right-wing nut job to come crawling out of the woodwork, and they supported him, and he got in. And what did we do? We were trying to decide, oh, Hillary, Bernie, Jill. What are we doing, people? We're shooting ourselves in the foot. It is one thing to have ideals, and you hold those ideals close to your heart. Well, I want to vote for Bernie because I like Bernie's ideas, but Bernie wasn't on the ticket. Hillary Clinton was on the ticket up against this asshole that we have now. So anybody that did their little protest vote, if you didn't get your ass off the couch and vote last time, thank you very much. It cost us. And it's going to continue to cost us for a long time now. You want to change this shit? This time, get off your ass and vote. Get somebody else to vote. Motivate everybody you know to get your ass out and vote. Because that's the only way this is going to change anything, if we take the House and the Senate. And the Senate. Get people like Mitch McConnell, Turtle Man, out of there. He's a thief. He stole that seat for the Republicans on the bench. You think the Republicans give a shit about you, about anything in this country? Buddy, if you ain't got the money to donate big time, you aren't squat. You're nothing. Get out of their office. You're bothering them. They have corporate business to do. You want to know how fascism starts? You want to know how state-sponsored religion starts? It's to put a right-leaning Supreme Court up there to where anything that comes up there they will approve. Once the Supreme Court, we are a land of laws. If the Supreme Court rules, that's the way we are. Who's seen that Handmaid's Tale? If somebody was on there the other day, my wife watches it. I didn't see it because I fall asleep when she watches it. I'm in bed. So is she, but she watches it and I fall asleep. But I keep asking myself, well, what do you mean? There's cars. That's not old times. There's modern times. How come these women are? Because that's this kind of shit. Because this kind of shit will end up in our courts. Is that a drastic view? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe it'll take a generation to get there because that court's going to be there for that long. You bet your ass. So it means everything. I keep trying to say, your voice and your vote. That's the power that we hold. And if we don't wield that power, we get shit on. You might as well get your umbrella out, put your raincoat on, because they're starting to piss all over you right now. They don't give a shit no more. They've taken control. You're not in America. You're in Trump land, baby. You're going to hear that a lot. This is Trump's America, baby. They'll lie, cheat, steal, or whatever. As long as they can stick it on a bumper sticker, they have half of their crowd already. Because that's all they do. Read bumper stickers. I support the troops. Kiss off, you asshole. Yep. We're going to lose a lot of shit. And it's going to be because of our inability to focus on a candidate that will do the Democrat Party proud and progress our agenda. Our progressive agenda. So whoever we pick this time, baby, we need to stand by that. We all need to gather. We might have little quarrels about this, that, or the other, but at least we're going in the same direction. Because if we don't, we end up with King Trump. And he's going to try hard to do that. Oh, well, can't the Supreme Court, change that that two-term limit rule? Can't the Supreme Court overturn the fact that the president can only... Hell yes, they can! Supreme Court can pass anything that damn well comes up in front of the court if they so please. Think they're going to listen to your piddly ass? You don't have a say on the court. You're nobody. Do what you're told. Get in line. Go to church on Wednesday, or you're not going to look too good, buddy. You want that new job? Maybe your guy that's hired maybe requires that. Yeah, that's what the Supreme Court says. There ain't no telling what kind of shit they're going to come up with. Roe v. Wade will be the first. Religious rights, gay marriage, Citizens United, they'll shove it up your ass. They don't care. Trying to get onto something else, but it's hard to do that. Because this is going to last us a long time, and this is going to hurt for a long time. So I got a vote on the 30th just coming up here in just a couple of days for me to go vote for Eric Olguin for my district. And I hope that everybody else gets out and does the same, because it's going to take every blue dot in Texas to elect Eric Olguin to my district and Beto O'Rourke to the Senate. You cannot lay on your ass. Get up. It is the American thing to do while we still have an America. Joe Crowley, New York congressman, Democrat up there in the primaries last night. Been in there for 10 years. Settled in. He was in line to be the House whip. He was a new up-and-coming guy, going to be up there in the House. Well, he lost his re-election bid to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a very progressive Democrat. They called her a socialist Democrat. Why? Because she's for social programs. Because the moron class out there, I have to say that, because the moron class out there, they hear socialist, they say, oh, communism. Kiss my ass if they'd read a book, do something, turn the channel, learn something about the society that we live in and how we want to treat it. But Joe lost his seat to Alexandria. People are starting to speak. I'm tired of watching last time when Mitch McConnell stood out there and said that they would not allow Merrick Garland to be voted on. Remember them saying that their primary purpose was to make sure that Obama was a one-term president. They have been obstructionists for that long, and you're wanting me to be nice now? Kiss my ass. If I see old Scott Pruitt out there having dinner, you bet your ass I'm going to tell him to kiss my ass, you disgusting leech. If I were around Donald, I'd tell him the same thing. You're a con job leech on our society. But no, they want us to play nice. Y'all play nice now, ain't they? Y'all are supposed to be nice. Kiss off! I'm a pissed off snowflake, don't you know? Snowflake. Need a freaking avalanche of this shit. We can't toy around with, oh, we're all gonna zis boom pa, and then the day it comes to vote, you find freaking excuse not to. Bullshit. We can't do that anymore. Any of us. We have to vote. Officer who shot Antoine Rose up there in Pittsburgh has been charged with criminal homicide. I would have preferred it be first-degree intentional murder, because the kid was shot in the back. If that officer didn't have enough sense to know that the kid was running away from him, well, he's blind as a bat, so he did know. And he pulled his weapon and fired it into that kid's back. Judge and jury right there, baby. No. I think that's for murder in the first, baby. That's an intentional killing. That's what murder is. An intentional killing. And that's what that was. But he's going to be charged with criminal homicide. You want to know why people take a knee at a ball game? Because we're not there yet. We're not there. And we have to fight hard every damn day to drag the rest of these knuckle draggers into the 21st century. And it's not going to be easy. But it starts with this kind of shit. The officer shot that kid in the back. That's murder. Or criminal homicide, if that's what you want to call him. It's murder. Try his ass and stick him in prison just like you would if it was the other way around. If that cop would have been shot in the back, how loud do you think the crowd would be for that boy's death? Yeah, it would be real loud. But it's the other way around, isn't it? Oh, he's a cop. Give him a break. Kiss my ass. If you can't handle the job, get the hell out of it. If you don't know when to shoot, get the hell out of it. And if you're a good cop, kindly point those bad ones out to us, please. And then continue with your job. That's the way it should be. What else have I got written down before the news came out that Kennedy was going to retire? I seen that Milo Yiannopoulos, whatever his name is, that right-wing nut job, hate monger asshole that they bring out the news every once in a while because he screams shit and everybody has to go, oh, look what that is. We know he's an asshole. This time he says a little tweet out there. I don't know if it was a tweet or a message. I don't know what it was. But the quote is, I can't wait for vigilante squads to start shooting journalists on sight. That's who you're dealing with out there on the far right. Breitbart, baby. Alt-right. That's the kind of shit they push. Now, this Supreme Court, you don't think this is going to, this pick is going to raise eyebrows and people are going to get upset about this? Hell yes! Hell yes, we will. And it's going to give them an excuse to say, look at them! Look at them! They're anti-American. They won't let us do what the Constitution says. Screw you. You didn't do it for us. No, I don't want to play nice with them. If I see them, I'll call them out. They're scum-sucking politics. Poly meaning many and ticks. Blood-sucking leeches on our society. And we have to do our best to get them out. I don't know what else I have written down here, folks. There's just nothing going in through my head except that shit. Everything we do, November's coming. We all vote in November. You want to start changing this country. You tired of this kind of shit and the more shit that's fixing to come? Well, then get your ass out and vote. Motivate other people to vote. On a brighter note, because I do want to put a brighter note. We're doing good, family. Mom and I, which I'm fixing to post a picture, gonna surprise y'all. Mom and I was just talking the other day that we were 51 people short of having 10,000 followers on Facebook. Well, the next day we went over the 10,000 and now we're at 10,207 followers on Facebook. We have 2,596 followers or subscribers on our YouTube channel. We're growing, baby. Our numbers keep going up. And I hope they do, not for my personal, well, it does, makes me feel good, I won't lie there. But it means more people are getting involved. The farther our reach goes, the more people that hear this shit, the more people that we might have motivated to keep this fight going. This blue wave, baby, it's a tsunami. It needs to be a clear tsunami. That every time you look up to see Democrats voting in a primary or an election, from now on, look at the numbers of the people voting total in the Democratic side and the Republican side. Count those numbers. Because it's going to tell you who's going to ultimately win. Those people with the numbers are going to win. And down here in Texas, it's hard to do, but we have some outstanding people running this time. We have a war hero with a flying Distinguished Cross. We have Beto O'Rourke, the man that has gone to every county in this state. We have Eric Olguin, who has promised that he will stand up for every citizen in this district. People I'm proud of. People I support. Because I'm tired of the same old bullshit. We need to get this train moving, baby. This blue tsunami needs to build into everything that we can possibly make it. To let our nation know. To let our lawmakers know we will not stand for this bullshit any longer. And it's up to us to change it. So do that daily. Turn on that blue light, baby. Let it shine. Tell everybody, hell yes, I'm a Democrat. I am not a scum-sucking Republican. That is going to fix it out. Screw this country is more than they've ever done in their life. You watch, I'm telling you. Anyway, that's about all I got. Like, share, and subscribe. John Britovo, a Blue Dot in Texas, on YouTube. And on Discord. I forgot that thing's recording right there. So if you were on Discord, you heard this live. And I'll turn up the volume there and see if anybody's there right after I turn this camera off. And I'll have a short chat with them before I go upstairs and upload this video. I really want to reach out and say thank you very much to those people that are supporting us through the Patreon channel. It means the world to us and can help us do so many things that we want to do. And everything in this world takes money to do. And funds are short, so we need to get help there in that area. So any way you could, we appreciate. Patreon is a great way to do it. On YouTube, Blue Dot in Texas. On Facebook, John Britovo. Look me up. I've got my pages open. We're welcome to have you. And, you know, listen up and post shit if you want. I'm getting all flustered. A Blue Dot in Texas on Facebook also. John Britovo Speaks, a Blue Dot family. Go by there and join the family, baby. They got plenty of room. Like and share that page over there. They are constantly putting out good material to encourage and motivate people to keep this wave going. Candy, Joe, Kat, and Monica are our admins over there, and they work diligently to try to bring you information as best they can. And, oh yeah, Twitter, at Blue Dot in Texas, because I tell them all the time to kiss my ass, basically. Anyway, out my truck window, anywhere else we can get this message. But get the message out, baby. Find a candidate in your area. Look who's running. Be an informed voter. It's the best thing you do is to be informed on the issues and then vote for the person that you think is right. And if we all do that, baby, if we come out in numbers, we win. And, baby, we're going to need a win real good. So y'all take care. We'll see y'all there on Friday. Bye.